Welcome to Sherfield School. My name is Nick Bray, Headmaster. It's wonderful to welcome you to our amazing school. I hope you enjoy our virtual tour.
My name is Oshin Maguire and I'm the head boy.
My name's Emily Grant and I'm the head girl, and today we're going to be taking on a tour of our school. This is the gallery room.
In here we host small concerts and events. This is a Year 12 geography lesson.
This is Year 12 maths. This is a Year 12 French class.
This is a Year 13 psychology class. This is a Year 13 physics class.
This is the media suite. This is our recording studio. This is the courtyard studio where drama lessons take place.
This is one of our art classrooms.
This is our design and technology workshop.
This is our dining hall. This is our sports hall. This is our fitness suite. This is our dance studio.
The school also has a multi-use sports pitch
And 3 tennis courts. This is our sixth form common room.
This is our sixth form study area.
So we do try to increase the number of privileges that students get as they go up the sixth form, especially when they go into Year 12. Students really enjoy the freedom of being able to go off-site during the school day. And we also allow students to go home from lunchtime onwards if they don't have any lessons in the afternoon. Obviously there is the privilege of not having to wear school uniform, and we've definitely relaxed the school dress code so that in the sixth form you're allowed to wear much more casual clothes than having to wear a formal suit. So students, the male students, often come into school with chinos and a polo shirt, and the girls are allowed to wear trousers or a skirt of their choice or a dress. And then on the Fridays we have Dress Down Friday, which is when students are allowed to come to school much more casually. So those are definitely seen to be privileges in addition to the positions of leadership that students also have in the sixth form. We study in the sixth form, it's definitely more time consuming, so as you go from GCSE to A-level or BTech courses, that rather than studying maybe 10 subjects, you're obviously focusing on just 3 or 4 different subjects, although the amount of time that you'll spend on each subject is a lot higher. So generally we would expect students to spend at least 1 hour on work completed outside of lessons for every hour that they're in a lesson. And this doesn't necessarily need to be written work, it could be doing preparatory reading or research for a lesson, sometimes it will be answering exam questions, but we definitely suggest that students are consolidating their work as they go through. So most students at Sherfield, due to the nature of the school day, tend to find that they can get all of their homework done slotted quite nicely into their study periods, so they don't have as much to do then when they get home from school. The time is their own. It's a really good question in terms of BTech and A-level study, in terms of how they differ. Definitely in terms of complexity and how they're regarded by universities, there is no difference. So universities are more than happy to accept students with BTech qualifications as they are for A-level qualifications, although it is important to recognise that BTech qualifications tend to be more vocational. It is important to make sure that if you're picking a subject for BTech, that it does link to something that you're interested in doing in the future. So for example, if you were going to study the BTech business course, that you'd be somebody who would be interested in maybe business or marketing as a career or university course. But the actual course itself, BTech is majority ongoing assessment. So BTech comes in different sizes, whereas an A-level is just worth 1 A-level. So if you were doing BTech business, you could choose whether you do that subject as a 1 A-level equivalent, 2 A-level equivalent, or whether you want all of your studies to focus on that subject, and in the end it would be worth 3 A-levels. In terms of grading, BTech and A-level have different systems. So a pass grade in a BTech is equivalent to an E grade in an A-level. Once we move up to a merit grade in a BTech, it's equivalent to a C grade in an A-level, and the distinction grade is equivalent to an A grade. The highest grade that you can get for your BTech is a distinction star, which in terms of points for university is equivalent to an A star grade. So if, for example, you were studying the diploma in business, which is worth 2 A-levels, that you would end up with a combination of 2 different grades. For example, distinction, or maybe distinction merit. So the thing about BTECs to really focus on is that there is coursework, and coursework can certainly help students who feel quite anxious about going into exams. Not that an exam is a reflection of their ability, but simply that when they get into the exam, everything that they've learned just goes out of their head. And the beauty of a BTech course is that you do have exams, but they are supplemented by the coursework. And that with the exams, you get the opportunity to resit them if you haven't done so well in them.
Thank you for joining us on the tour of our school.
We hope to see you soon.